On October 3rd, he asked me what day it was.
Hey, what day is it?
It's October 3rd.
She calls me day and night. I'm sorry, girl, you just don't make me feel right.
It's the season to be spooky. Ooh. What even was that sound? Hey, it's me, Essence from Boo, and you're watching my channel. It's the season. Hey, it's me, Essence from Boo 2, and you're watching my channel. As you can tell from the title of this video, today we are kicking off a cozy fall vlog. A thought occurred to me recently. I absolutely love this time of year, and seldomly do I make content this time of year. So we're changing that. I have so many ideas here. I have so much to show you guys. I have so much on my fall bucket list. So we're just gonna get this thing started. I have a bunch of things we're gonna be doing throughout this video, which include, one, we're gonna do a fall TBR. I'm gonna show you guys some books I plan on reading this fall, and we might do some reading throughout the vid. I guess we'll see. I'm also going to be showing you guys some fall pickups, so just some different things I've acquired that I feel like complement the season. I think that's gonna be cute, fun. I just got a bunch of random stuff, or not a bunch, but a decent amount. I was like, let me show the people. And then we're gonna be going to the state fair. I absolutely can't wait. My mom and I are gonna go. There's this country county fair that we went to last year, and they're having it again this year, and it's literally your average state fair with a country twist, which is kind of cute. Like, last year they had the mechanical bull ride. There's this one guy who's always selling cowboy hats, and it's so cute. So I'm really looking forward to that tonight. Plus, my mom and I have been working so hard lately, especially her, so we just could really use a little night out. And then last but certainly not least, I'm trying to decide if I want to do some drawing or journaling in this video, so I guess we'll see. But with that being said, let's get into it. Sidebar, look, I got my nails done today. Don't they look so cute? Oh my gosh. I know I be stressing my nail tech out, but she loves me, because look at the results, man. This is so cool. Okay, so I think I want to start with the fall pickups, so we're going to tackle that portion of the video. One of the first things I got is this candle. You guys, it smells so good. Oh, I wish you could smell it through the screen. I'm trying to remember what flavor it was. I'm pretty sure this was like a French vanilla. And tell me it doesn't look super fall-esque. I love things that look like other things. I've said this on my channel before, and a candle that looks like a dessert is it's so very me. It fits in my atmosphere flawlessly. So I actually got this from a small business. If you're seeing this, this is your sign to support small businesses. I'm gonna have the business I got this candle from somewhere listed around here. I also got a Fruit Loop one that smelled so good. Literally had me craving Fruit Loops at like 1 o'clock in the morning. It smells so wonderful, and I finished it. And now this one I have, and I was saving this one specifically for October because, again, I just feel like it complements the season so well. And here's a closer look. It's just got these little sprinkles and cherries and a little icing, and I don't know what this is at the bottom. It almost looks like caramel or some sort of pumpkin something, but again, it smells so good. I haven't lit it yet because I wanted to light it with you guys and do it on camera. We'll definitely be lighting this today. Next, I got some shoes. So I've been wanting to up my heel game. I want to wear some more heels, and I don't, well, maybe like one pair. I was gonna say I don't have kitten heels. I might have like one pair, but I think kitten heels are so cute. They're so comfortable. So I got these two. Literally the exact same shoe, but in different colors. And so fall. So fall. Look at her. It's so beautiful. The little pointed toe, the little kitten, the little meow. Oh, but seriously, this is so cute. I love the little bows. Like, the details are so nice. And I actually wore these for the first time today when I went to my nail appointment, and they were pretty comfortable. Shoes like this, of course, the black shoe is such a staple. It literally goes with everything. And then I'm gonna show you guys the other color I got that's so cute. And you gotta comment down below and tell me which color you like more, because I couldn't decide, hence me getting both. I'll give you like a 3-second guess. What color reminds you of fall? And don't say orange. Burgundy! I got these maroon burgundy shoes. They're so cute. I feel like the color is even better in person. I feel like the camera's not doing it too much justice. But these are again the same as the shoes I showed you before, but just in a different color. So they've got that little bow, that little kitten heel, and they're just so cute. I will say, if you guys were interested in getting these, I would go up one size, because I actually ordered a 9 in the black ones because I am a size 9, and those were like, it didn't fit. Like, it was like perfect fit to the, but you know when a shoe is so perfectly fit that by the time you stand up it's just uncomfortable? It was like that. So I ended up getting these in a 10. Let me show you guys what they look like standing next to each other, or held up next to each other. We love, and I'm the type, I would literally wear either one on both feet at the same time. It reminds me of Harley Quinn a little bit, but they're so darling. Absolutely love this color, this maroon burgundy color during the fall season specifically. I just feel like it's so complimentary. It's so Dracula, very mysterious and just desirable. I love it. It's so precious. And I also have like 3 jackets that color and that texture too, so I can't wait to style those. So the next thing, my mom actually got me what was in here. She went to hang out with one of her friends and they went to this event, and she got me some things. She brought me back some things, which I wasn't expecting. I thought was so sweet of her. Her friend actually got me that, she told me. So shout out to Miss Shaka if she ever sees this. And it says Black Fashion History, the Undertold Facts of Fashion's Hidden Icons, Volume 1. So from what I was told, it's just a bunch of cards that each have a fun fashion fact on them. Here's an example. So this is Anne Love. These are so like well packaged. And it just says Nigeria's first fashion designer and the first to own a fashion boutique. And then it kind of just goes into her story as far as her relationship with fashion and all things along those lines. So I thought that was really cute. I love learning and I love fashion, so this was such a thoughtful thing to pick up. Again, it's very many cards in here, very many. Oh, and the cards that I just showed you guys, they also come with this little stand, almost like a little easel for them, which is cute. And then here's what my mom got me. She knows I'm a big reader, so my mom got me these library card earrings that just say Pretty Girl Reading. I think these are all from small businesses as well, these products I'm showing you guys. And look at how cute. It's really a library card that you fit in your ear. I mean, how precious is that? So I gotta find a fun way to style these. I love creative gifts. Like, how do you even come up with something like this? This is so cool. It looks like the small business name is A Tribe Called Fresh. I'll have it listed somewhere around here. But this again is just how they look, front and back. Very cute, very cute. And then my mom also got me these other pair of earrings, and they just say, "Dear pretty brown girl, you are more than enough." And it's like a little notebook paper that you fit in your ears. Again, super cute. I love my mommy. She knows me so well. And yeah, I can't wait to style these. It's gonna be fun. And these are also from the same brand as the last pair. So thank you, mommy. Thank you, Miss Shaka. I appreciate you guys. And then last but certainly not least, I got 2 art-related things for my fall pickups. So I actually went to an art museum and they were literally giving out free coloring pencils. So I figured, why not? And it's funny because I've literally been wanting to try colored pencils as a medium. I probably haven't done that since I was really little and just having fun. There was no intention behind it besides fun, which was cool. But now I definitely want to step into it in a more just intentional route and play with the different shading and things like that. So this comes with 6 colors. They're from Prismacolor. And yeah, maybe we'll give these a go today if I end up drawing. I guess we'll see. And last but certainly not least, I got I completely disappear when I pick this up. I got this big monstrous sketchbook. Here we go. I feel like one of those people who hold signs outside of car washes. Come and get your car washed.
$5! $5 car wash! $5 car wash!
So yes, I got this jumbo size sketchbook. I haven't had a sketchbook this big since I was maybe like a freshman or sophomore in high school. And I don't know about you guys, but as an artist, as a writer, every time I see blank pages, I just feel so inspired. It feels like the possibilities are endless. So whether it's a sketchbook or a notebook or a journal, whatever the case may be, this is just such an inspiring sight to me. And I got this from Michael's. And Michael's, one thing I love about them, man, they're always having a sale. I think last time I went, they were having buy one canvas, get 2 free or something like that. But I was trying to be financially responsible, so I didn't get any. Plus I have a bunch I haven't used yet. But anywho, so that concludes my fall pickups, and on to the next thing. And now for the full TBR. So I want to start off by saying this stack is wishful thinking. Me completing all of these for the month of October, definitely my optimistic side running overtime. These are 8 books that I hope to read. Ideally, my goal is to hit 5 out of the 8 of these for this month. And then some of them, I literally couldn't decide if I wanted to make one book a part of my top 5 or another, so I thought I'd just show you guys all 8. And I don't want to spend too much time talking about them because I haven't read them yet, but with that being said, let's get into it. So I have had this book on my reading list forever. It's called The Green Witch. It is your complete guide to natural magic of herbs, flowers, essential oils, and more by Erin Murphy Hiscock. For those of you that don't know, my mom and I practice a lot of holistic healing. So it's all about herbal medicine, herbal remedies. The earth has given us so much. So just using those resources to the best of our abilities to heal our bodies, mind, body, and soul. So I feel like this is definitely going to contribute to that accumulation of knowledge. And yeah, I feel like that about sums it up. So yeah, this is definitely something I hope to read this fall. I also try to have a nice little balance too between fiction and nonfiction. So that's nonfiction. And that's my more grounded read, I guess you could say, literally bringing me back down to earth. Because the highs I get after these books, these right here, man. So this is the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I'm sure you've seen it everywhere, especially this time of year. It just regurgitates and comes back again and again and again. And I thought the cover was so cute and charming because it is so fitting and complimentary to the season. So I thought I'd give it a read. I actually started it last night. I'm on chapter 5, and oh, look at my little bookmark. I'm gonna get into my bookmark in a second, but so far it's a little more fast-paced than I'm used to. When I was reading it, I kept thinking something about this is different. What's different about it? And it's the fact that this book is in 3rd person. I realized I have not read a book that was in 3rd person in so long, and it's almost like a lost art a little bit. It almost feels nostalgic to read a book that isn't in 1st person. So I thought that was cool. Again, it does feel a little more fast-paced than what I'm used to. I love a good slow burn, and I feel like I've read so many and I've really gotten into them. So I'm trying to like keep an open mind as far as the pacing of this. So far, it is pretty cute. It's a charming read. It hasn't moved my soul quite yet, but we'll see where it goes, and hopefully it's worth the hype. I guess we'll see. Oh, and my bookmark. Okay. I went to an event about a year ago, and my mom and I got to talking with this woman who was there. She was vending at the event, and she asked us if we wanted an affirmation card. And we were like, sure, like, why not? What's that? She pulls out this deck of cards, asked us to pull one. We pulled one, and each card has an affirmation on it. So this is the card that I pulled, and I've just been using it as a bookmark. And it says, I attract positive individuals in my life. And on the back of it, it's a quote by Jimi Hendrix that just says, when the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. So every time I read, every time I open my book and go to adjust the bookmark, move it out the way, whatever the case may be, I see this. I attract positive individuals in my life. You guys, when I say ever since she gave me this card and I've been reading it every time I go to pick up a book, I've attracted so many dope people into my life recently. And that's something so special to me because it's something I've been wanting to do for a really long time. So just meeting new people, attracting positive individuals, I cannot reaffirm the power of affirmations even more, because when you're seeing something like this every day, it really does affect the frequency you're operating at, the kinds of individuals you attract. So this was such a refreshing experience to have. I don't even know how to describe it, but hey, if you guys want to be intentional with your bookmarks or just something you're looking at every day, this is your sign to do so, because I've definitely seen a difference in the types of people I was attracting once I was reading this every single day, or every other day, I should say. Some books take me a minute to get through. I just realized I didn't even tell you guys what this is about. So the Pumpkin Spice basically follows Jeannie. She inherits her aunt's Pumpkin Spice Cafe in this neighborhood, this town called Dream Harbor. She's the sunshine and rainbows girl, and then she ends up meeting the grumpy loner guy, and of course sparks fly. They both try to deny, and so on and so forth. We've heard this story before, but we eat it up every time. So that is the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. So the next book I have on my list, Misery by Stephen King. I actually don't know if I'm going to be reading this year, because I have another Stephen King I'm going to get to and show you guys. This might be next year's read, but one of my personal goals is to read everything Stephen King's ever written. I came up with this goal when I was a teenager in high school, and I've just been trying to keep up with it. When I was in Barnes & Noble looking for other books, I saw this copy of Misery. I knew it was a book I wanted to read most likely next year, but it was this cover. I think this is a limited edition cover that I was like, oh, immediately I have to take this home before it's gone. I will be keeping this in my collection until it's time to pick it up and go through it, just because it looks so cool. It looks very vintage and disoriented. It looks like what I imagine the first edition to look like. It's not, but it's convincing. It's pretty cool. So thought I'd show you guys. Next, should I tell you guys what these books are about? Do people do that? So next we have Love in Other Words. I thought about reading this so many times, but I just never know the right time. Like, is it a fall read? Should I save it for Valentine's Day? But I think this is going to be the year I try to hit it this fall, because I've been told it has lots of fall themes and concepts throughout. So Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren. I've read 2 other books by this author. The Unhoneymooners, which I love. So good, so funny. I really enjoyed that book. And Twice in a Blue Moon I also read, which was all right. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't The Unhoneymooners. So I've heard great things about this. We're gonna give it a go. It's I want to say a friends to lovers situation, and it takes place in the fall. Yeah, friends to lovers, and it's a 2-world type of situation. We're constantly hopping back and forth between the past and the present, and how these 2 characters met, how they became friends, how they fell in love, how they fell apart, and then they reunited. So that's basically what this is, and we're gonna give it a go and see what happens. Next, this is the Stephen King read I plan on tackling this year. It's called Insomnia. I don't know about you guys, but my sleep schedule has been a little crazy lately, so immediately I knew this was going to be the year I had to read this. And it basically just follows this character who has trouble sleeping, and it gradually gets worse and worse and worse, and he notices as he's up at night, he starts to see and notice very odd, mysterious things going on with himself or with his town. Like a bunch of like odd, eerie stuff starts going down, and hopefully it's a book that keeps me up at night. I guess we'll see. And by reading, I mean not with nightmares, because Stephen King is actually the only author ever to give me nightmares with a book. I read it, the only book to ever give me nightmares, and that's always something that stuck with me, because if anything growing up, maybe a movie would do that, but a book. So we'll be reading this next. Or we'll be reading this month. She's thick too. She's really thick. I can't even put this down. I'm really excited about this one. Next, we have The Alchemist. I feel like the cover pertains a little bit more to fall than the concept itself. I've heard so many people recommend this book. I'm sure you guys have heard of this book. But again, this is another one of those grounding reads that I want to try to get to this month. The way I like to think of it, my fiction books, my fairy tales, my romance, my fantasy, my mystery, my thrillers, those are kind of like my junk food. And then it's oftentimes books like this, even though I think this is a fiction with non-fiction moral value type of book, but you understand what I'm saying. It's more of a grounding read, and I like to refer to these non-fiction, more educational books, again, yes, I know this is fiction, but I like to refer to those as my fruits and veggies. So we need a nice little balance in the intellectual diet. So that's where these gems come into play. And then last but certainly not least, we have Arguing with Zombies. You guys, I've been trying to get to this book for years, and it's challenging for me because you see how many books I'll be trying to squeeze into this month. And 2, I'm not a huge fan of politics or economics, but I do understand the value of remaining educated and knowledgeable about these things and updated about these things, because they're always changing. And I always thought the cover of this was really cool. It feels so, again, complimentary to the fall spooky season. So we're going to try to give this a go. What I'm most likely going to do is start it and then read a little bit every fall, so I'm not like trying to kill this all at once. We might milk it a little bit. But yeah, this is by Paul Krugman, and we're going to see how it goes. I love reading things too that are also versatile. I love having a versatile reading list and just absorbing knowledge from different resources. So books like this are great when it comes to that. Okay, you guys, so these are the fall TBR books that we're gonna attempt. Again, my goal is to hit 5 out of the 8 of these. It is 8, right? 2, 3. Oh, it's 7. I thought these were 8 books. Anywho, we're gonna try to hit 5 out of 7 of these this month. Yeah. Let me know if you guys have any recommendations too. If there's anything here you see, like, you definitely have to read that one. That definitely has to be in your top 5. Comment down below, let me know, and on to the next thing. I'm about to get ready for the fair. I don't know what I'm wearing. I think I have an idea. Like I mentioned earlier, it is a fair with a country twist. So I like to give a little hint at the country theme of everything. So I'm going to try to incorporate that into the fit. And yeah, let me get it together.
Look at mommy. Oh, hi dear. I don't have anything on me. Did you have fun? Sorry, so good to get out. It was alright. I need you to be like, I had the best time. I got to kick it with my kids. That's all the time. That's every hour, yo. She in my room kicking it with this kid. That's every hour. Look, and I got you saying it too. Car. I cannot. Every hour I'm kicking it. I be trying to tell you.
I literally just remember the time I was having a conversation with one of my friends, and I don't even remember what this conversation about other than the fact that I was just giving myself a hard time and going on a rant to my friend like, I wish I could improve here, I wish I could grow there. And my friend literally stopped me as I'm drawing, and she looked at me, she's like, you literally just drew a perfect circle, like, get over yourself. And that's always something that just stuck with me, and this is your reminder that sometimes it can be helpful to see yourself the way people love you and care about you see you, and give yourself some grace, some kindness, because that was such an eye-opener. And I looked and I was like, wow, that is a pretty good circle. So it's the little things. Okay, you guys, I just finished my drawing a spooky sketch for spooky season. This is the final result. I literally just found inspiration off of something from Pinterest. Gotta love her. So yes, here we are. I am literally so sleepy, but thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I had a great time filming it. And please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You already know, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.